What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of my Borderlands, the pre-sequel, unique weapon guide, and today we're going to be looking at Red Belly's Black Snake. Now, this is a gun you all are probably pretty familiar with, probably. I'm sure you've all seen it at least once, because you do get it from Red Belly. Well, not necessarily Red Belly, I mean more or less just Red, because Red is the only one of the two that actually goes ahead and drops this. So you've probably picked it up, you've probably used it, you probably know what it's like, but some of you may not, so I'm going to go over it and where to go to get it. So basically you want to head out to Crisis Scar and you want to run like all the way back there, but if you're farming this you probably don't want to have to go through like the entire area and kill all the guys. So in case you didn't know, you can just jump over. In a second you will see you could basically just jump over this part right here, so you don't have to fight all these guys, and you don't have to spawn the badass, you don't have to fight the badass, you don't have to go in there, waste all that time. You can just jump right over here, then jump right over here, and then just run on through. Pretty simple, pretty simple. And this gun is one of the few that I've ever really had trouble getting, mainly because I haven't actually done any guides on guns that actually drop. Well, I think I have. I think one other before. But this would be the second, and it didn't really drop for me too often, actually. I went like at it like 15 times, and I got it on like the final try. And it's a level 48 version too. But the gun I will be showcasing to you guys is level 50. But yeah, this doesn't drop from Red Bull. It does drop from Red. It doesn't drop from Belle. Like if you kill Belle, you won't get it. Apparently it's not in his drop pool. It's only in Red's drop pool. So you gotta kill Red to get the Black Snake. And I think it goes flying all the way over here, and I get the level 48 version, but it's okay. I had a level 50 version lying in wake, just in case this would happen, but I needed the drop, so I just went with this, because I didn't really want to farm this anymore, and there it is. It's a cool looking gun. It's really cool. Has a decent effect to it. It's just not all that, strong. It's really not. I mean, it looks cool, and it has 2 bullets, but it's not really that powerful at all. It's pretty weak. It's pretty weak, I gotta say. Kind of a letdown, because it is such a cool looking gun. Now, this gun is part locked. You will always get these parts. You will never get a prefix on it. It'll always be corrosive. So what you see there, what you saw there on the screen is basically what you'll get every time. Now you could get a level 48 version, level 49, level 50 version. That's the only thing that's going to vary with this gun, because it is part locked like a lot of guns in this game are, which is kind of but oh well. Because I think a good prefix could really make this gun a lot better. Because what's holding this gun back is that it has decreased fire rate because it has the 2 bullets. It fires 2 bullets per shot, but it shoots slower than the normal Hyperion SMG. So that kind of sucks. The whole like decreased fire rate is pretty bad. It kind of takes away from the gun. If that was no longer an issue, this would probably be a pretty good gun. But the fact that it does have the decreased fire rate makes it pretty bad. I have to say. It's not really one you want to go and farm for. But if you like need an SMG or running through the game, this is one that you can use. I mean, Corrosive isn't resistant to flesh anymore, as far as I can tell, because there aren't really a ton of armored enemies to use corrosion against. So I guess it's why they went ahead and just made it so corrosion does normal damage to flesh, because it always should have. Because if you throw acid in somebody's face, they're not gonna resist that by any stretch of the imagination. So it's cool that they made flesh non-resistant to corrosive. And if they would have kept it like that, it kind of would have sucked, because there's like next to no armored enemies in the game. Next to no armored enemies, and this is an only corrosive gun, so it would have got like next to no use. It already is a gun that gets like next to no use, because it's just not all that great. It looks really cool. It's one of the coolest skins I've seen in the pre-sequels so far. I mean, I love red and black combo. That's why I like the old style Hyperion guns. They look really, really cool. But unfortunately, it's just not that great of a gun. You got to go for the crits to get any form of damage out of it, and it's just really not all that great. Not all that great. I'm kind of disappointed, because the only SMG I could think of from the top of my head that's like worth using is like the Hellfire. But that's just from the top of my head, and that's what I have in my inventory, at least, is a Hellfire. just because I can't think of too many other good SMGs there are to use besides the Torrent. The Torrent's pretty good too, but not unique SMGs. Where are all the good unique SMGs? I don't know. I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any. Hopefully there are some like lurking about that I haven't like covered yet. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is one of like the only droppable uniques that you can get in the game. I think the only other one is the Vandergraffen or however you say it. The one that drops from Deadlift. That's the only other one that I could think of that drops, that you don't get from like a quest reward, that it drops. It actually drops, and it's farmable. Can't think of any others. I don't think there are any others. I could be wrong. If so, you can let me know, but I don't think I'm wrong. I might be, but I don't think I'm wrong. But, anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. That's the Black Snake. I want to thank y'all for watching, and I'm going to see you all later. Bye.